I put reels online. You come to church, you still want to hear reels. There's no reels here, sir. We will cook you. We will choke you. We will saturate you until you become the word. Close now, close now. Close where? Close where? When did you come here? You have 168 hours in a week. You only spend 7 to 8 hours here. What do you do with 160 hours? That one is now your... See, there are people who hate us. Guess what they do? When we talk, they still listen. Hey, let me hear what he thinks he's saying now. If we cough, they are sentenced to listen. And then they listen. They are pained. They make negative comment. The comment is deleted. Because if you have rank, build your own platform. Don't hang under my own like of the deaf. To open the eyes of the blind. To set at liberty them that are bruised. And to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord. Levels have changed. So when we speak of advancement, we are talking change in status. We are talking change in rank. We are talking change in authority. Change in influence quotient. That's what God is doing for us in this season. Some of you will return to that your office. Now you will talk. Your words will be law. The same way you were talking before, but the words will carry different weight. And some of you physically, you will be promoted on your job. For some of you, same songs you sang that only your family and friends listen to encourage you. You have not added anything to it. In fact, you have uploaded the song already on YouTube. Suddenly, people will start looking for it. And you're wondering, what's going on? Promotion has come. When God began to lift me, messages we uploaded that nobody cared about suddenly started receiving views in millions. I said, but this message has been online for 5 years. It's not where you put the message that matters. It's at what level you are when you put it. That's why those of you who are killing yourself with competition, rest. You don't need to compete with anybody. Just be promoted. Don't kill yourself. You will allow bitterness take root in your heart. Just be promoted. Gain rank. There will be 1,000 apostles, but your voice will be unique. There will be 1,000 prophets. You will have your place. There will be 1,000 people doing the same business, but you have your place. Because promotion has come. That's advancement. When God causes you to break into higher grounds. The ministry is still in the same location. You are still preaching the same message, but the impact is different. You are talking, demons are shouting and leaving people. You are talking, nations are coming. Kings are coming. What's going on? Promotion has come. Can I tell you something? Before this month is over, somebody will be promoted. He said, I watch my word to see that it is accomplished. When God speaks, He's not trying to give you information. When He speaks, He creates, it empowers, He alters things. Because the voice of God, the Bible said, is upon many waters. It said the voice of God discovered the forest. It causes the hind to calve. It divided the flames of fire. When He talks, things change. He's a king. He said, where the word of the king is, there's power. Who can say unto him, what doest thou? See, some of you, your life may not look like it. Watch what happens to you from tonight. You will see some, they won't even have the courtesy for the authority they command. That means God lifted them and started training them after lifting them. I had a meeting with a brother last week. Can you imagine? He came with singlet. And God does not only promote, He gives inheritance. Deuteronomy 2:24. It says, rise ye up. Take up thy journey. Go beyond the river Arnon. It said, behold, become aware. I have given you Sihon the Amorite, king of Heshbon, and his land. That one is now yours. See, there are people who hate us. Guess what they do? When we talk, they still listen. Let me hear what he thinks he's saying now. If we cough, they are sentenced to listen. And then they listen, they are pained. They make negative comment. The comment is deleted. Because if you have rank, build your own platform. Don't hang under my own like a gazelle. I won't give you a platform there. You see, they'll come and hang like praying mantis and be typing and be typing. They will type 10 pages. If you know so much, why are you hanging on the comment? You want to enter my own inheritance and become a scholar. Those days, my admin used to respond. Now they don't. We only respond to people who have sense. If you come and make noise, they delete it. If you repeat it, they block you. Now, I'm not saying we are not open to constructive criticism. If you criticize, they will respond scripturally. But if you talk trash, they will delete it. Talk again, they will block you. If you know so much, build your platform. Speak to me from there. Don't come and hang on the comment box and become a scholar, a ranking priest, all of a sudden. Your inheritance is glory. The Bible said, him that he predestinated, he called. Him that he called, he justified. Him that he justified, he glorified. Romans 8:30. John 17:22. The glory you gave me, I've given them, that they may be one as we are one. I'm a glory carrier. I hope you know glory is not just light shining. Glory is the weight of God, the majesty, the honor of God. It rests on my life, sir. Some people look at you, they are trying to guess a lot of things about you. I say you are wasting your time, sir. Even if you guess correctly, that's not the factor. Glory has brought us to realms where mortality would not have been able to. The honor of God is on your life. You think Jesus hung on the cross naked for a show? It's so that you will be clothed with majesty. That's why I said they which receive abundance of grace and of the gift of righteousness, they reign through life. The word is basileus. It means to king through life. We are monarchs. Revelation 1:6 said he washed us in his blood and made us kings. There's honor on you. That's why when you talk foolishly, angels are shocked. No, the class you belong, they don't talk like that. Where the word of the king is, there's power. You talk power. There's honor on your life. That's why we dress with a knowing. You can't catch me dressed naked. No, sir, I'm dignity. When I see young ladies dressed naked, I say this one they don't know dignity. Have you seen any princess before that the body is exposed? They even wear gloves. That means even before they shake you and you touch their hand, you are somebody. They wear gloves. But look at our sisters today. Every private part is in the public. Because they know they don't have value. So they are trying so hard to advertise even the sacred things. But you are not that type of person. There's dignity on you. There's glory on you. That's your inheritance. You are accepted. See, you can't be rejected. My heart is broken. Can you imagine? He rejected me. No, sir. They don't reject me. You lose me. And not too long, you will know. Not too long. They don't reject me. They lose me. Those who don't have discernment, they lose me. And it's not me. It's all of us. Because we are accepted in the beloved. How many of you get what we are talking about here? It's your inheritance. You are the righteousness of God. You have a standing in God's courtroom. When you talk, your voice has a signature in heaven. That's why people like us, you don't find me in a birthday struggling. Me too, I want to say something. No, sir. Even in the world, there are people who before they talk in your event, you pay them. They are not talking life. They are not talking righteousness. They are not talking God. But they know they have something to say. And you are hustling to go and say something in a birthday. Relax, sir. Relax. Your voice has signature in heaven. Even if you don't talk in a gathering, if you talk in your closet, it can affect territories. It's your inheritance. And then even material things, they are part of it. The Bible said in Job 22, 23, 24, it said, when you return to the Almighty, you shall be built up. And it said, you shall lay up gold as dust, the gold of Ophir as the stones of the brook. We were not called here to walk in lack. How can you walk in lack carrying the wisdom of God? Having access to inspiration, the favor on your life. How could you walk in lack? It's a wonder. It's a wonder for you to be able to walk in lack. He said, whatsoever he doeth, he shall prosper. This is inheritance. So when we say God is giving you your inheritance, it means you are possessing the things of God that has been given to you as a steward. So when I show up, you want to estimate my wealth, check God out. I tell my people here, we spend from glory. Paul said in Philippians 4:19, my God supply all your needs according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus. He alone, he gave it to all of us that are born of him. We have entered our inheritances. That's advancement. Imagine what will happen if from today your business just begins to blossom. Because now you have the consciousness that you carry the abundant life. That nothing dies with you. Imagine if the consciousness that you can't be rejected, you are accepted, is awoken on your inside. Do you know how many doors we open? Doors that before now were shut. They will just open on their own accord. Of advancement is enlargement. A little one becomes 1,000. A small one becomes a great nation. Isaiah 54 verse 2, he said, enlarge the place of your tent. Enlarge it. See, deliberately go for bigger things. Grow into it. Grow into it. There is the potential for enlargement in you. You are the one who will limit it. The prophet wanted to help a widow. The first thing he told her is gather many vessels. He said gather not a few. The reason he finished was because you were not ready for enlargement. And you know what happened? The oil stopped flowing when the last vessel got filled. Enlarge. Plan for big things. Plan. Enlarge the place of your tent. Stretch forth the curtains of your habitation. It says, spare not, lengthen thy cause, strengthen thy stake. When you enlarge, toughen it. Enlarge again, toughen it. Enlarge, toughen it. People will look at you and say, oh, these ambitious people, let them be talking. The command on your head is occupy till I come. Don't bother responding to them. Advancement is enlargement. And then finally, advancement is speed. And when I was praying with them yesterday, I told them any dimension you are in, the faster, the better. If it is freedom from captivity, the faster, the better. If it's promotion, the faster, the better. If it's possessing inheritance, the faster, the better. If it's enlargement, the faster, the better. That's why the crowning jewel of enlargement is speed. When you find of advancement is speed. When you find a man who is advancing, one of the ways to calibrate it is speed. You can't say something is advancing that it does not have acceleration or velocity. No. Every advancing thing must have speed associated with it. And so when God is advancing you, you will begin to break natural laws. It took somebody 10. I told myself, Jesus finished at 33. I don't have the right to be doing what I'm doing now. I'm already late. That's why some of us procrastinate and relax. We think exercise. Flew almost 7. He outran the chariot of Ahab to the gates of Jezreel. He said in Exodus 3, 19, 20, Pharaoh won't let you go except by a strong hand. And he said, I will stretch forth my hand and strike Egypt with all my signs and wonders. Somebody needs the hand of God to enter his inheritance. There is a strong man there that has vowed that over his dead body before you enter, you need the hand of God. The apostles had to preach the gospel from Jerusalem to Judea to the uttermost part of the earth. A handful of people said they were Sanhedrin and said it won't happen. They knew they needed the hand of God. And in Acts 4, 30, 31, the Bible said they went to their company. When they prayed, there was a prayer they prayed. Stretch forth your hand. Stretch forth your hand. And do signs and wonders in the name of your holy child. They knew if the hand of God was stretched, God would dislodge all of those people. They will scatter them. Because the right hand of God is the hiding place of his power. The hand of God doeth valiantly. See, for some of you, all God needs to do today is to put his hand on your life. And you know how it is provoked? Is by prayer. Elijah knelt down, put his head in between his thighs, prayed. The hand of God was released. The early church, Acts 4:30, they prayed. The hand of God was released. Today you will pray and the hand of God will be released. You will see the difference. You will see it. Diverse dimensions of advancement will just begin to happen. And you'll be wondering what's going on. It's the hand of God. That hand can carry you from zero to the top. He lifted the beggar. He doesn't have status, but he lifted the beggar from the dust. He lifted him from the dunghill, and he establishes him among princes to inherit thrones. Do you know the protocols required for you to sit with princes? How can a Joseph leave prison straight to the palace and become second in command? The hand of God. The hand of God. He doeth valiantly. He can change the game. You go read the Bible. They say, is this the people we are coming to conquer? This is a wrong address. Go back to that map. Google map has got it wrong. Is this the location? This is not where God said. These ones don't fight with human beings. So Moses knew they needed presence. If your presence does not go with us, we won't move from here. But when God's presence comes, he gives you speed. That was why Joseph just kept rising, kept rising. He came to Potiphar's house. Before you know, he was in charge. He went to the prison. Before you know, he was in charge. He went to Pharaoh's court. Before you know, he was in charge. God was with him. God was with him. And guess what? For you, the Bible said he has come to be with you and in you forever. The challenge is that you are not conscious of his presence. Become like David. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. You are not conscious that he's present. That's why you are conscious of the mountain. The day you become conscious that he's with you, he will carry you. He will lift you. He will give you speed. Presence. You have no reason not to be the head and the head only. You have no reason. God is with you. Number 3, what is the force that makes for advancement? Divine favor. Divine favor. Anybody who has favor breaks protocols. Esther 2:17. She was made a queen by favor, not by beauty. If you read from verse 15, there were many virgins like her. All of them prepared like her. But the moment she entered, the Bible said she found favor with the king. So she was picked from other virgins, promoted to become a queen in the place of Vashti because of favor. When you find men that are moving fast, it's not just by hard work. There is favor on their lives. And you can provoke it. At least Esther showed us that fasting and prayer provoke favor. She showed us. In Esther 4:16, he said, take a 3 days fast. I will also fast with my maidens. When she was done, Esther 5:2, she showed up. And laws were broken because of her. The king said, whatever you want, I will give you. Even if it is half of my kingdom. One thing I don't joke with is favor. I read the Bible and I discovered there were 4 major things favor does. Number 1, it breaks protocols. The Bible said Esther entered at a time that she shouldn't enter. Meanwhile, the law of the Medes and the Persians uttered not. But because of favor, it was uttered. The king lifted the scepter and said, come. Number 2, favor commands the allegiance of men. People will start working with you as though they are confused. It's a force. In 1 Chronicles 12:22, the Bible said, daily men joined themselves to David until his host became like the host of God. Favor. A man was in the cave. People were going there to submit to him, leaving the one who was in the palace. Number 3, favor sponsors encounters. When the angel came to Mary, she didn't say, I came because you are a virgin. Virginity is a requirement, but you are highly favored. That's why you were chosen. So people who carry favor have open heavens. Favor. And then number 4, favor occasions wealth transfer. Exodus 12:36. The Bible said God gave favor to the Israelites. They spoiled the Egyptians. If I share testimonies with you, you will shout. You will shout. You know what God told me? He said this ministry is not sponsored by offering and tithe. When people give, they are honoring me. They are expressing their love for me. That's what you should teach them. That's why I teach you here like that. Where a man's heart is, his treasure is there. Honor the Lord with your substance. He said when they give, they are worshiping. Philippians 4:18, your offering has come up as a sweet-smelling savour. He said what will bring resources to this ministry is my favor on your life and the honor I put on your life. Sir, people look for my account details sometimes for 6 months. Those who have the numbers will tell you. They are looking for it as if it's a treasure they are seeking. You will marvel. What people go out of their way to do. They say, I heard your message. I was so touched. Is that why you want to kill yourself? Even they don't understand what's going on. Meanwhile, we don't talk money here. It's favor. It commands wealth transfer. As you demonstrate good stewardship, God increases the favor. He increases it. He increases it. So when a man will advance, God will first of all put favor on his life so that he can advance. So that he can advance. Joseph advanced by favor. Esther advanced by favor. You don't have it, you can't advance. Number 4, what makes for advancement is divine wisdom. The Bible said in Ecclesiastes 10:10, wisdom is profitable to direct. How do you think Solomon became so great? It was by wisdom. In 1 Kings 4:29, God gave Solomon wisdom. People brought all kinds of resources to Solomon just to hear him talk. They will load camels with silver, with gold, just to sit down and hear Solomon. They traveled from all parts of the world. The energy and the resources David was using to fight wars, Solomon didn't need to. He was building palaces, enjoying himself, and he was at peace. Wisdom substituted for battle. Those who should fight him brought gold to sit down and learn, and they will come. Solomon will start giving parables about birds. He will talk about rivers. He will talk about trees. He will look at a tree and start talking. The people will be shocked. What kind of wisdom is this? When he talk, they will drop a camel loaded with silver, loaded with gold. You need to see how many cows they slaughtered in Solomon's house every day. Because of wisdom. The guy was moving at the speed of light. You can't advance without wisdom. That's why the Bible said you should buy the truth and sell it not. It said wisdom is the principal thing. Get wisdom. Foolishness is too expensive for you. He said the promotion of the fool is his shame. You can't afford not to. And you know the beginning of wisdom is not reading. It's the fear of the Lord. The reason this generation is becoming foolish is because we lack the fear of God. But those who will reign, those who will advance, are people of wisdom. Number 5 is the strength of God. The strength. There's something called the spirit of might. When God wants to give you speed, he puts that strength on you. The Bible said in Isaiah 40:31, he said, they that wait upon the Lord, they renew their strength. They mount up with wings like eagles. He said, when they run, they are not weary. So the moment that strength comes, you start running. And in case you choose to walk, he said you won't faint. So men who advance, they know how to substitute human strength with divine strength. And one of the ways to do it is to sit in the presence, is to wait on the Lord. He said if you faint in battle, your strength is little. Those of us who move, we have strength. And a point comes when it will reflect even in your physical body. See, if you see the schedules we keep, you'll be shocked. They are enormous. There are times when in a week, I minister up to 24 times. 3 weeks ago, when we were doing the last prayer watch, when I was in the UK, I took 12 sessions in 2 days. Every 3 hours, led prayer for 1 hour. And then I finished, ministered 2 sessions in RCCG, ministered in Encounter Jesus London, and then we started a center in Birmingham. I ministered there. That's 12 plus 5. Then I ministered the Wednesday in the Healing to the Nation program. Flew 9 hours to Kenya and ministered 3 sessions. Got back here, ministered Sunday and Tuesday. You think we are relaxed and we are moving. Monday to Friday, you don't deploy yourself to anything. You say, we are going to advance. Never. God give you strength to use it. Deploy your strength if you will advance. Number 6, as I round up, vision. The fastest way to move is to see. He said in Habakkuk 2 verse 1, I will stand upon the watch and I will see what he will say to me. He said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may what? Run. The moment you download what you have seen, the next thing is to run. That he may run that reads it. So the product of vision is to cover mileage. Those who don't see, they can't run. That's why one of the battles of the devil is to blind you. He said, if our gospel be hid, 2 Corinthians 4:3-4, he is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them, so they didn't receive the glorious gospel, which is the invisible image of God. So many people are not moving because they are blind. Have you ever seen a blind man running? Running is a principle of retardation. You will need somebody to direct you, so you are at the mercy of another. But the moment your eyes open, speed becomes inevitable. So one of the precursors of speed and advancement is sight. Those who run, they see. And that's why you can't afford to be blind. But guess what? Distraction blinds. Corruption blinds. It's a flee youthful lust that wages war against your soul. This generation is blinded because many are given to distraction. Only those with single eyes see. Only those that live holy can see. Say they that are pure in heart, they shall see God. Corruption blinds. Distraction blinds. There are some people, even in this service, they are already tired, and I know them. That's why I keep talking. They will sit down, they will turn like this, they will turn like this, they will carry their phone, check WhatsApp, check Instagram. This voice, even if you go to sleep, you will hear it. You think, see, they are turning, they are yawning. You think they want to do something? Let this service close. Some of them will hang here and talk for 30 minutes. But the service is going on, something is itching them. It's the spirit of the age. They will carry their phone, scrolling nothing for 4 hours. They will scroll. When the feed is over, they will refresh and start scrolling. And when they come here, they want you to rush for 10 minutes. Never. This is an apostolic ground. We preach for long. We choke you with the word. Did you read Acts chapter 5? Peter was preaching for only God knows how long. Ananias came in, died. They carried and buried. He preached for another 3 hours. Sapphira came in, died. They carried and buried. He was still preaching. I put reels online. You come to church, you say, want to hear reels? There's no reels here, sir. We will cook you. We will choke you. We will saturate you until you become the word. Close now, close now. Close where? Close where? When did you come here? You have 168 hours in a week. You only spend 7 to 8 hours here. What do you do with 160 hours? And then you come here, you want to hasten me. Elohim Adonai. Elohim Adonai. Elohim Adonai. Elohim Adonai. Sit down, let me round up. Malekele kabarakatona vakatali. See and run. If you can see, you can run. If you can see, you will advance. Number 7, the help of God. Acts 26:22. Paul said, having received the help of God, I have continued until this day. I told you, anyone standing is standing because he is helped of God. The Bible says you can of yourselves do nothing. Even Jesus said, I can of myself do nothing. He is the vine. We are the branches. You need God's help to cover mileage. The race is not to the swift. The battle is not to the strong. So of the Lord that showed mercy. He said, when you get into the promised land, don't say it was by the strength of our hands that we got here. Don't say that. It was the mighty hand of God that brought you. You need help.